Hey, hello, day 62, middle of the long weekend. I hope that you've been outdoor enjoying some great weather and some warmer weather and some gardening in whatever, observing, digging in, creating, whatever. So today is about creative play, and that's what we're going to do with our Tai Chi today. So I'm going to do the seated form of the first two parts. So first half of the set. And this is what I did yesterday. And I'm going to repeat it today because we're going to look at Ward Off Monkey. And I wanted you to be able to have the experience of it from the seated form. Hey, Jeanette. So I'm going to look at it from the seated form first to subtleties of it. And then we'll dive into and then we're going to move that over to low cut as well. And choppy already. That must be stopping at my end. Sorry about that, Jeanette. I know how hard it is to try to be here at the right time to make this happen. I'm going to do first two parts of the Tai Chi set. So here we are. So in the back, just notice everything just really relaxing. And then noticing the breath in, breath out. And bringing awareness into your feet, just let everything float. And then let that go. And then this is going to just release in the lower back, falling forward, expand. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. It's going to go into the wrist. Bow and arrow comes back. Palm to palm is going forward. Pushing out. Fingertips. They're going to go towards each other, nice and relaxed. Comes across, whip out to one side, and let that go. Sinking back, everything's relaxed, nice lift, open, and drop. Lift, down to lower dantian, and then let that go. Pushing into the feet, this is going to roll up. Nice big. This is going to have a little bit of awareness into the feet as you come around and fall forward. Feet, spine lines up, sink. It's going to roll back, open. Rush. Twist step. Fall. Push into both feet. Brush knee. Push into both feet. That's going to bring you back a little bit into your right. Brings you to center. Rising up through the spine. And then falling into the feet. Hold the flowers. I was thinking about the moves. And then come through. Wipe. Two hands. Push into the feet. With a nice lift. Sink. Now you've got to rise up through the spine. A big breath. Sink back, brush knee right. Palm towards palm. Open the hands. 2 hands go out. This comes back around. Whip out to one side. Like a T. Nice rise through the spine, sinking the elbows. Pushes across. And then this is going to, hand is going to turn, lift, up, bring your awareness in, lift, straight back, lift, nice and tall, straight back, lift. This is going to come around, step up to raise hands, push into the feet, nice and big, sink, lift, rise up through the spine, let that fall forward, up, lift, open, expand, and then brush knee. And comes back, and this is going to be push the needle to C bottom, push back with both feet, and then fall forward into the feet, push, expand, expand, expand. It's going to go all the way around. Wipe the sleeve, hold the flowers. Going to go in, out, wipe, and through. This time go to the palm and bow and arrow back. Palm to palm is going to go forward. Open the hands. 2 hands go out. This comes back around. Whip to one side. Push into the feet. Move hands like clouds. So this is going to rise up through the head and then come through. Little awareness into the left foot. Little awareness into the right foot. Little in the right. Little in the right. The left. I think the breath comes through. The hands are going to reach out. Turn the palm. Come in. And out. Push into the feet. It's going to come up. Nice and tall. High down horse. Then this is going to go forward. Push into the feet. This would be a toe kick. Right side. Sink. Reach. This side. This is going to wrap around. This would be a kick. A step, this is going to be low punch. It's going to come in past the hip, reaching out. That's going to lift up, chop. Twist step. Nice and tall, lift, right, sink. Spine is going to come up. This way, twisting the tiger's ear. Comes in, hold the flowers. And a slightly different action, seated over standing. Twist in there, comes back. To be heel kick, which is expand. You come in, roll. All the way around. Come through. Sink. Lift up. This would be look to the left. Turn all the way around. Heel kick right. Hold the flow. In, out, wipe. Falling into the feet. Bend. Two hands go out. Up. Cross over. Rise up. So you opening the hand. And then just let that go. So that's the end of part 2. And I wanted us to just get a real nice flow with that. So let's put the bow on the end. Push into the feet. Sink. Okay. Let's just explore Repulse the Monkey. So this is about how the mind can play tricks on us in that it gets really busy, has lots of thoughts in there, tries to control everything that we don't let things go to chance because we like to make sure we have thought about it all and we put everything in line the way we want it. So today we're going to think about what happens if you don't do that. Not saying what I'm saying is pushing so hard. So what we do is the movement that comes from is just after carry tiger 1. So let's just go from there. So the hands cross. Okay, so that's going to sink from the sit bone towards the tailbone. Rise up. There's that moment of pause. And then this is a brush knee right. Opening the hands. That's going to sink back. That comes up. Palm. Open the hands. It sinks back. Out. The hands come back. Hip isn't out to the side. It is a diagonal. So we have a lift in the spine. The elbows drop. Awareness in your right foot. Spirals you to the left. Awareness in your left foot. Spirals you back to the front. And the left hand turns so the palm faces you and the hand goes underneath the elbow. And then the palm a little sink in the tailbone. And then there's a lift up. And here is repulse. Turns. You bring that to lower dantian. Expand. Up. Lift, lift, lift. Turn the palm. Comes to sink. Open the hands up. This is going to sink. Comes through. That's the third one. So now you have expand. Goes into the right foot. And then this is going to come out. Step up to raise hands. I just wanted you to have that experience. So let's go back to the whip out diagonal, which goes to the right. And then right here, as the elbow goes to drop, you sink from the sit bone towards the tailbone, and awareness into your right, very gentle turn in the spine. So that is my belly led over and then extend out. Okay? Turns, comes around, fist goes underneath the elbow, and then you're going to turn the palm, which changes the hip, lift and open a separation in the spine, and here the palm turns, the hip changes, the alignment changes, and you're directing energy into lower dantian. As one hand goes out, the other's coming in. Expand. Lower dantian means that you are building energy. So as you let go of your monkey thoughts, movement, which is this, just nice and relaxed, are building and storing energy. So awareness into the left leg, awareness into the right leg, and then fall forward. Okay. The monkey, we've talked about letting go of the monkey thoughts. So if you going to go, just stop, just be still. Notice what happens underneath the elbow. Okay. We have a little bit of a that comes up through the space into each vertebra. Palm turns, the hip alignment changes, and then this is going to come through. Lift. Palm, that changes the alignments of the hips through the pelvis, comes through. Lift. What you're doing is you're creating space and openness, and a new. When you go to fly at the slant here, awareness into the left, awareness into the right. The part right there allows you to go from, you've had those monkey thoughts, let everything go, all possible. Look around and see what you might have been missing. New perspective, way of approaching it, saying nothing, just nothing, and it just really changes things, which takes you into white stroke spread swings after that, which is lining up heaven and earth, which is linking yourself up so you've got everything centered. Okay, that I gave you all as seated because I wanted you to really feel that rock back and forth in the pelvis. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through that a little bit more. Hello, Oria. Okay, hopefully you can see my feet. So let's just take that and we'll just bring that out. Don't worry about that part. There we go. Okay, so let's go from, let me see. Let's go from the end of part one where we're going this last little bit. So you're going to sink, carry the tiger to the mountain. Now, if you remember this, we talked about this as being when you have everything, stillness from the tiger, because everything makes sense. Sink back through. Okay, so now this is going to come out. This makes your T here. Sink. Step to the side. Sink. Step to your left corner with your right foot. And then this is going to turn the palm. Fist is going to go underneath the palm turns out. You're going to open and expand. Step back with the left foot. Come through, ward off monkey. And it's going to come right down into the belly. And then this is going to come through. Sink and back. Open the hand. Step back. Expand. Step. This is going to go into the right, into the left, and reach up. Okay, so let's just play with that a little bit. I'm just going to come up. You still can't see my feet if I do that. Let me move the camera just a little bit more. Hopefully that's okay for your view. Okay, so this went underneath the elbow, okay? And this is going to drop. Right here, you can just let the tailbone push down into your right foot, and the tailbone will line up with the floor. So just by down into your space, back opens. As soon as the back opens, all is possible. Opening the hand, foot, and there's a spiral of that right foot, which is just letting go, and then left hand comes back to lower dantian, spine opens. Foot back. This is going to come through here. Sink. Feel that back open. Step back. Pack. This is going to come through. Sink. Let your tailbone go back. Let it relax. Open. That right foot into the right. Sink into the right. Left toe turns. Sink. Step with the right. Let that just pull straight out. Okay. Feel that little bit of, I want to say pull. It is an opening in the spine, but it's a letting go of the spine. And we talked about how emotion is sitting along the tendons. Every time you just do a nice little gentle, you just stop worrying about all the other little things that could go on there, which would be your monkey thoughts. That all just kind of falls away because it's not important anymore. And then everything can just be really, really relaxed. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So fist is coming, sink, open the back, step back, open. That's going to turn, step back, sink, open, sink. So now this is going to open, step back, foot into the right, the left, into the right. Now the beautiful thing about that is you have into the right, into the left, into the right. So you keep going back and forth and you're looking all the way around. And the tissue has turning, everything. I can go here, I can go there, it doesn't matter. And when I finish, okay, so that would be ward off monkey or repulse the monkey. Do a little bit from Gerda Getty's book. Last couple of days. So, I just wanted this little piece, it's beautiful. Oh, in Chinese mythology represents nature is basically good. The monkey is very easily tempted into whatever distractions may come across its path. In China, they talk about monkey thoughts, which go flash. Whenever you want to concentrate or be still, these monkeys, you have to push them away in order to become clear. Repulsing the monkey is the essence of the self-defense aspect of Tai Chi. By stepping back or yielding, you can make your opponent lose his balance and you will easily topple them over. Just to think about that. Sometimes we're in there, you just step back. What is possible? So when you've repulsed the monkey and emptied yourself of your intruding thoughts, you repeat the movement of holding the circle in order to regenerate your energy and float into birds slant flying, wings. So we have a couple of those moves in there. And we talked about that circle and how the circle really builds energy in Tai Chi. Okay, so let's leave that and let's go to a little bit of loci. So what I tried to do last day was start to talk about the names of the moves, and I started a little bit into part one. So today I thought I would start right at the beginning of part and try to do some of the names to that, and then I started yesterday. So we kind of have a sequence of names and starting to understand what the moves mean and putting that together. So we have stop, hold the horse at the, and remember that's the horse being, so holding your emotions right at the cliff edge and go, okay, you're going to continue to think like this. What are you going to do about it? Close the door, and then part of it is the sun. So just by asking that, you think about it for a moment, and all of a sudden new possibilities open up. But if you stop to ask the question, if you just keep plowing through, then you are just plowing through and you haven't really reflected. So this is a chance to reflect. Okay, so let's start. So the palm is going to come up, and as the hands go out, the tailbone is going to go back and let that open. There's a sink. The fingertips turn in, lower bone opens. The hands pass each other. Push into the left foot. Lets you come all the way around. And then the hand, sorry, just so you can see the hand at the back, the fingers are to the floor. You're going to turn the hand around, and as you do that, the tailbone drops. Lift. So now you're going to turn and expand out, opening that shoulder, sink. That stop the cart and ask for directions. Horse at the cliff. And then you're going to close the door. And push away. Okay. And see the sun. Back's going to come around, opens. And back. Holding the horse at the cliff. Walking through the feet. Two-hand push. Hello, Charlotte. You're going to turn. Your hands roll over. Sink. This is a toyu. Hold your horse at the cliff. And replace star, North Star, and flying pairs. So let's just review that little piece because I run out of room anyway. All right, it gives us a chance to play. Relax. So the palms are coming up. And just sink down into those feet. Find your grounding. Find your connection to the floor, lower back. Awareness into the left foot. spirals you around. Awareness into your right. This is coming up. Palm turns. Sink. So that was stop the cart and ask for directions. Do you wish to lead a healthy life or not? Hold the horse at the cliff. And then we're going to close. Push down. And then we're going to part the clouds and see the sun. It's going to come up, sink. Let that come out. Expand. Sink. Walking through your feet. You're going up into the right toe, into the left, sink into the heel, two-hand push. Sinks back. Hello, Jeanette. Comes around, turn the hands, sink. And out, step, step. That openness that comes into that move, sink down. Place the foot, and this is and out. Belly is going to open you out, sink back. Okay, so I gave you twice through on that little pattern, and then I ran out of room. So if we have hands coming out, this is going to go hold the ball, close the door, and push away the moon. And then the lonely goose leaves the flock. Sink back. Going to come around. The palm is open at the top, and then you're going to push out both hands. It's going to come up, turn all the way around. You won't run into your dining room chairs. Hands are going to open, hold. Okay. So this is where we go. Make noise to the east. And then look to the west. This is what we worked on yesterday. Sink. This is a hold the ball. And then this comes out into green dragon, stretches his claw. This is going to reach. Here comes the third one. Claw comes back. Plant the hand. Other hand reaches out. And your right toe goes back. Sink. Turn the left foot and we're going to do a one-legged doggy down the left leg. Turn all the way around. Open everything up. Expand. Step. And this is going to push through. Sink. After emergence of the golden pill. This is part the clouds and see the sun. It's going to come around and up. And then this goes open, around, and then reach up along the water. This goes out. Push that boat along the water. The corner, toe heel, heel toe. Push out. Now this is going to come around. Angry horse turns. This goes all the way around and reach. This is and leaves falling. after you have turned to your new direction, consider a new approach. The seasons change, things fall away, and now this is running water on a mountain. So this is the chi can, because you let all the emotions and the tendons are working just how you want it. This is the child posts the letter. I'll just stop past two. Open the hands. Walk through your feet. And the palm is going to go out. And this is going to sink back. Back. Your fingers are going to lace together. Open. And open your whole left side. That's enough. That's a lot, actually. Okay. That gets us through. When we turn around at that last part, the woodcutter carries the firewood. And then when we turn and open that hip, that Heavenly Lord points at the star. Okay, that gives you some names to go with some moves. So let's make sounds at the E before that. Lion tiger listens to the water. That's when you come around. So let's go. Moon. Let's come from here. So it's going to come all the way back, all the way pull over. So this is push the boat along the water. Come out. Walk through the feet and push out 2 hands. Over to the left. Roll this around and reach up. Sinks back. So this is flowers and leaves falling. Sink. Sink. Oh, I jumped myself. That's okay. And just roll the fingers. We'll just take it to this part. Roll the fingers. Names, or remember names. Okay, now the child is going to post the letter. So this is good. Comes through here. Push out. Right. Okay, that gives you a fair bit to work with. Okay, let's go. Let's leave that little piece. Let's do piece with the fingers, but let's do it. So, as I said, I've been down to pick up so many stems and tree branches. Another darn you. Down, not because of that, but because I want you to just be able to in the hip and then just let the back expand. So let's take that move where it goes backwards. One of my favorite moves for getting spine. This is so around the hands would have crossed, and then you would have put out the left hand. Coming back, the right hand goes out, like straight hands, like you're going to shake. Notice as you sink back, you can feel your lower back. The left hand is going to push down like that tailbone is pushing down into the chair. And then as it, there's a rise up through the spine, the hand places, and as the right palm turns down, the left hand goes out to shake, you have a sink down towards that spine again. So this is going to sink. This is going to turn, expand, and then this would go hold, and then you would let your fingers come out, around. We've talked last week a lot about this move, coming through there. Let your fingers just roll so that you can have all of that traveling up your spine. Hold, and then let that roll up the spine. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to turn so we can see that. Okay, so we would have come around, ball, and then this left hand. Step, so past each other, left hand sinks and drops you down towards your tailbone. And as this hand is coming up, through the spine, sink. Up, sink. So you can sink. Ball, roll. Ball, roll. Roll, ball. Let's just finish with child post the letter. Fingertip goes into the, it rolls around. Now go a little bit of awareness into your right foot, rolls you around to the left. Which brings you, separates everything. Then this comes forward. This time the fingertip can be in the palm. Up, back through again. Is going to roll out. You were walking through your feet, which what we do in receded is just go up to the ball of. Okay. So let's post the letter so that has the awareness, and then post the letter, post the letter. Okay, so there's a sink back, hands come together, fingertip into the palm, walk through the feet, you just lift up and push. Okay, so you have like a figure eight that zigzags from side to side. Then you have a figure through. So we really have done all dimensions. Okay, let's try that one more time. The fingers first. So this would be number 3. Ball. This would be number 4. Comes back through. So now this is to the right, to the left, open, sink, lift, up, that come through. What time? Right. There's so much going on in there. So we've got roll again. This would be hold the ball. Here's number 4, rolling fingers. Comes in. So now this goes out. This open. You can feel in that elbow. Walk through the feet. Out. That was better. Okay, one more time now that I know I have it. Here it goes. Roll the fingers out. Comes back in. Just hope that this feels good. Getting some practice with this. Okay, so this goes out to that spine, out to the left, and the hands expand through the spine. You can feel your back just open. Then it comes to the tailbone, up through the feet, all the way around and out. Again, I'm exaggerating, but see the whole pathway that's in that, because you're creating all the directions. Okay, so I hope that has helped you to relax, and that was my goal for today after all the yard work. Remember that when you're doing Tai Chi, if I finish with something that's a little, you don't want to finish off in that high anxiety place of trying to learn it, do something before you walk away from the space that's for you, and bring yourself really back into the zone. So what I'm going to do is kuksuka, so crossing the right over the left, cross the right over the left, link your fingers, and then let that go. And then another nice breath in, and then let that go. Beautiful. All right, I hope that brings some nice in. Now you bring your feet side by side. Bring your fingertips together in front of the belly button. Belly expanding. And another big breath in all the way. Awesome. I thank you for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your long weekend. Take care. Bye.